One of the great prayers of the Apostle Paul is in Ephesians chapter 3. He ends that prayer up by saying, "There is a love that surpasses knowledge." I'm excited to learn about and to know the love that surpasses knowledge. I'm afraid that too much of my life I have been pursuing knowledge rather than really pursuing God. And I believe He's turning that around in my life right now. I begin to understand that there's a lot of things I can't know enough to fix. For instance, I can't know enough to be the perfect parent. I can't know enough to be the perfect grandparent. I can't know enough to safeguard my emotions or to safeguard my body in every way. In fact, what I really need in my life is not more knowledge, but more love. In particular, what I need is more of Jesus. I begin to think about the word knowledge in the Scripture, and I recognized in the New Testament and in the Old Testament alike, the significant words about knowledge were both relational words. In the New Testament, it's gnosis or epignosis, which is a relational kind of knowledge. And in the Old Testament, it's even the stronger Hebrew word yada, which is a huge picture of relational intimacy. And so, for the Bible to have knowledge is to have a relationship. And in these days, I'm understanding more and more the greatest need of my life is not to know something, but literally to live in relationship with Jesus. I had a couple of great illustrations in my church this summer of that. Two young people, both were involved in saving another's life. One was a lifeguard at a swimming pool at the YMCA, and the other just in the workplace, were both confronted with victims at the point of death. One with drowning and the other with choking. Both in those moments of crisis did not need a manual to tell you what to do, but they immediately jumped into the scene and prayed, "God help me, Jesus come and help me." In both situations, Jesus radically helped, and they were involved in saving the lives of another. But the picture reminded me that in the desperate moments of my life, I don't need to know more. I need to love more. Particularly, I need Jesus more. J.B. Chapman talked about Peter's walking on the water, and he said God didn't congeal the water so that Peter could walk on it, but He made him lighter so that in fact he could walk on the water. There is a look that lifts us up in this life, and that look is to Jesus. My pursuit this week is not to know more, but to walk closer to Him. May God help you and I together to know the love that surpasses knowledge and be filled with all the fullness of God. Thank you for this brief look at Ephesians chapter 3, 18 and 19, and joining us for just the meat and potatoes.